Howdy, howdy. So, we're making our way down the list. Today, I'm going to highlight Queen Kayla Ben Krug and Urza, Lord Protector. First up, Queen Kayla Ben Krug. This deck plays as an aggressive mid-range kind of deck. It curves out strong the first 3 turns and keeps up the pressure until your opponent can't take it anymore and implodes into a supermassive black hole, consuming everything and everyone in a salty requiem. But yeah, it's a tempo deck. The spicy part is all the effects that it has to let you fetch your creatures from the graveyard. You'll never run out of creatures in this deck. It's good fun. Let's see it in action. Magic is for everyone. Indeed. Fire Dragon 1729. I have not seen that guy before. I have a 1-drop. There's a 3-drop. I already have a 3-drop as my commander though, so I don't really need a 3-drop. I'm gonna take a mulligan. Wait. Okay. Okay. I can discard, draw a card. 5 mana, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary, non-land card with a mana value 3 or less. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put all revealed cards not cast this way into the bottom of your library in a random order. Or, I can play Augusta, Dean of Order, and get serious board cooled stuff. I remembered. Let's keep this hand. Hello. Yeah, honestly, I think I go for it. I think I go for this. For tempo. Who am I up against? Vault the God of Lies. Ooh, I got a 4 damage spell out of him. Oh, it enters tapped? Damn. Wait, I can return it. That was way better than playing Queen Kayla. Oh, there he goes again. Search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. No, I didn't want to... Well, that works. You may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the... Ooh. Yes. With the second one, I can discard card. You may discard a card. I'm going to discard that card because it doesn't seem to have very much benefits. And I am going to take Plarg, Dean of Chaos, and put him back on the field. And I'm going to greed. So I have a couple of options. I can... So there's a threat on the board. The 3/1 is a threat. I have the answer to the threat. When this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Brutal Cathar, exile target creature and opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. So I can exile this creature, but I want to play this creature first because this one, whenever another creature enters the battlefield with 2 power or less, draw a card. And this guy has 2 power. So, if I play this guy, I can take 3 damage. I'm at 25 health. I can afford to go down to 22 health. Don't want to block. I can go down to 22 health and use the Brutal Cathar to exile the Flame Skull. Although now I think I want to exile the Judith. Yeah, I think I want to exile the Judith. When this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Brutal Cathar, exile target creature and opponent controls. Let's get rid of the Judith. And we draw a card. Oh, baby. We can even protect it. Dauntless Bodyguard, choose another creature you control. We hardly have anything in our graveyard. A 4-mana 3/4 with flying, though, is pretty good. Both of these units have good attacks. They do have 1 red mana up, so it's feasible, possible that they have a buff, but not likely. And they did not, so we're all good. Taking 3 damage. Okay, that's a 6/5. But that is fine. Because I can exile it next turn. So I play this guy this turn. I draw 2. No, I only draw 1 card because it activates once only. I have 2 cards. I think I hold on to this. What is Disturb? You may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its disturbed cost. Okay. Definitely attacking with the flyer. And I think that's it. am going to discard this card. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do red. Whenever Honored Crop Captain attacks, other attacking creatures get +1 until end of turn. Is that relevant? I have so many units on the board. I think I like that. I shall end my turn. I'm just gonna take the damage. Surprised that they didn't attack with... Oh no, I have 1/1 flyers now. Yeah, okay. But yeah, taking the damage here allows us to push more damage whenever we attack. Okay. Ah, man. He exiled it. That's fine. Sacrifice hostile. Put a soul counter on hostile hostel. Then if there are 3 or more on it. Creeping in. When it attacks, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of creature cards exiled with Creeping In. 4 mana Creeping In phases out. Okay. So this card is definitely going down. I could scry 2, but I think it's probably better just to get all of my units on the board. Oh yeah, and I draw a card. Flyers definitely get in. I'm gonna leave 1 flyer behind. No, they don't have the thing anymore. So the flyers get in. And the 3/4 can get in because they attacked with the Mounted Dread Knight. Yeah. Oh, that 1/1 is great. Now I can block. Oh, it has trample? Three, 1, 2, 3. Damn. I always forget that they can block with multiple units. It's trample though. I don't think I'd block it. Red, white, white, red, white, white. And white. Choose two. That one and that one. Okay, I like that. And I like attacking with everything except for you. No. Let's just go whole hog. Let's just fucking go for it. That should be lethal, right? That's gotta be lethal. Yeah! There you go! Big, overwhelming board. That's what I'm talking about. That was fun. Got kind of close there in the end. Had me a little bit nervous. But we made it. You're darn tootin' right. Alright, that was awesome. Now it's time for the Azorius deck. Urza, Lord Protector. This deck cycles better than Lance Armstrong. You're gonna be drawing so many cards that your next dump is gonna turn blue. And here I was thinking that black had good card draw. Need mana? Draw some cards. You need to deal with that big-ass demon, but you don't have Swords to Plowshares in your hand? Draw for it. And then there's Shark Typhoon. Oh. If you can get Shark Typhoon to stick, you've won the game. Infinite flying sharks to fill your board, to do with as you please. The dream. This deck is a blast to play, because it feels like you've always got something to do. There's always the hope that this next draw will be the one to save you. And hey, sometimes it's true. And that's all she wrote. Let's see this baby in play. Copy is quite hot. Is it the Ditto? Ah, they're playing Queen Kayla. Okay. 3 mana. You have a Scour. Instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on it. Then, if there are 4 or more, you may remove it to transform it. 1 mana of any color when that bent on an instant or sorcery. Copy that spell. Wow. Okay. Ooh, and Shark Typhoon. Commit. Instant. Put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second from the top. Into memory. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draw 7 cards. Let's keep it. Go ahead and play out that. What does Urza do? Things cost 1 less to cast. Wait, why does... Oh, cycling. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna scry 2 and... Do I need that mana? 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to have that mana. And that is a 4 mana 2/2 that draws cards. I like both of those. I believe playing a 3 mana 2/4 is pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and get this guy out. And no attacks. He said, no fucking way. I'm out of here. Well, that really sucks, because we had a great hand. We could have... That was gonna be a lot of fun to play. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you win too hard. Lee. Very simple. Lee. 2 white. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. Then, if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. Don't have enough mana for that. Have enough mana for this. And I have a Shark Typhoon. What does this do? Return target instant card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good. That's a lot of cycling. That's a lot of card draw. Return target sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Until end of turn, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. These are all very powerful effects. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this hand. Deserted Beach, enter the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Yes. This is fine. Okay. Nothing to do. And let's get the commander out. Ah, okay, that's why it costs 1 colorless mana less. So if it doesn't have any colorless mana in the mana it requires to be casted with, then it doesn't get any discounts, such as banishing Slash. Okay. What is this? Scry 2 and then draw a card. I don't know if I want to do this first or... Ooh, this is a sorcery and this is an instant. So this I should do now. I don't need a land. No, I do want land because I want to get the Shark Typhoon up and running. I need 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play that. And I shall go next. Does this guy have anything on attack? No, he does not, but there's nothing on the board. And I don't think there's anything that they can do with a tapped unit, so I think it's safe to attack. I'm waiting to play Thirst for Knowledge because I want them to be afraid of counter spells. 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a night counter on Replicating Ring. Then, if it has 8 or more counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicating Ring with tap, add 1 mana of any color. So, I will go ahead and draw 3 cards. Discard 2. Oh no. Okay. I think we get rid of the Djinn as well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm 1 mana short. Damn. Alright, let's get a... instant sorcery. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Mirai Conjecture going then. This will allow me to return Thirst for Knowledge. I don't want to attack because he has a 3/3. I'm not able to get any damage in, and if he has a buff for the 3/3, then I'm in trouble. Don't want to lose my Urza for nothing. Definitely would like to have that back. And let's go ahead and play Shark Typhoon. No attacks. This is a pretty risky play because we just spent 6 mana in an entire turn to do nothing to the board. While last turn, they played a 7/7 on the board. So they have a huge tempo advantage right now. But I'm betting that I can make up for that tempo advantage later on using my spells to summon big sharks, and a lot of them. So I will regain my tempo loss. I lose tempo, but then I regain the tempo later. And I don't want to take 10, so I'm gonna block. They could totally have a buff. It's actually quite likely that they do. Oh. Alright. Until end of turn, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. Alright, well, I can clear both of his boards. Both of his units. That was a pretty efficient use of 2 mana, if I do say so myself. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Enchantment. Sorcery, instant, or sorcery? Okay. Alright, that was a mistake. I didn't spend my mana. I should have at least Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3 cards, addendum. If you cast a spell during your main phase, instead scry 3, then draw 3 cards. Oh no, this is actually not terrible. I still have the ability to draw these cards. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if Frost, Snow of that spell's colors was spent to cast it, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Oh yeah, I knew I was going to draw this card. Oh, that costs 3 mana. Resolve. Resolve. Okay. Instant cast. Whenever you cast a spell, put a charge on it. Alright, I really like that. Let's get that going. What does this do for him? It adds mana for him. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that then. I'm gonna attack with one of them. This guy can block this one. And then these two... I mean, these two could block both of these two anyways, but I'm assuming that they have buffs. So I don't want to lose the more valuable ones. I want to use the one that's less valuable to block. And this one he's likely to use as a mana, not as an attacker. So I generally am not too worried about this coming as an attacker towards me. I only need to cast 3 more spells and then I can... That's a problem. It does not have Menace or Trample. I don't think I can afford to play that. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I like that. I like Hercule. Hercule is pretty strong. I can't remember exactly what he does, but I remember it being good. And, yeah. Oh, that's an instant. No attacks. I need 1 white mana to play that spell, which means I have 2 mana to do with what I please. I could draw, but I don't think I want to. I would like to do that. So as long as they don't have any buffs for these dudes, it's a good thing that I waited for the fragmented reality. Ah, come on! That's so lame. It's still gonna go off. I guess it was always a chance. Alright, what does Hercule do again? At the beginning of your end step, if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. For each card among the non-creature... Alright, fuck. I've got too much shit going on. It gets a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 3/3. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3 mana. If you do, double target creature's power until end of turn. That's a big threat. They do not have enough mana for that. I have 1/2 mana, so I can play Faithful Mending. Yes, I would like to transform. Yeah, I don't need the mana. I have plenty of mana. Oh, look at that. More mana. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create an XX colorless construct artifact creature token where X is that spell's mana value. 3 mana plus 2 blue, exile metallurgic summonings. Return all instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only if you control 6 or more artifacts. What is this? For each card among non-creature spells you've cast this turn, you may put a card... I don't fucking understand what that does. Let's do this. And let's do this. Two, 4, 6, 9. 2, 4, 6, 9, 14. I don't need all of them. Beginning of your end step, if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. For each card type among non-creature spells you've cast this turn, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand. I think I get it. Alright, so if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, so this would be a non-creature spell. Let's just assume I play this next turn, which I plan to. I cast that spell. Oh man. They took out one of my 5/5s. It was a trade though, so that's not bad. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal those cards, put one on the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. That's fine. For each card type among non-creature spells you've cast this turn, so for each card type among the spell, for each card type, so for each sorcery you've cast this turn, you may put a card type from that sorcery. You may put a sorcery from among the revealed cards into your hand. I think I get it. That deck is a lot of fun, but man does it require a lot of thinking. And reading. Hedge Whisperer, 1 mana, 0/3, creature, elf, druid, detective. You may choose not to untap Hedge Whisperer during your untap step. 3 mana and a green, tap. Collect Evidence 4. Target land you control becomes a 5/5 green plant boar creature with haste. For as long as Hedge Whisperer remains tapped, it's still a land. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. That's fun. Okay, so that shows you the power of the Sharknado. That card hard carried us that game. It just provides so much board presence that it's almost unbeatable. Almost unbeatable. But I think we got what we needed. I think we got what we came for with this deck. Let's move on to the next one. Actually, that's it for this video. The next video I'm going to do Valky, Mishra, and Old Stick Fingers. But that's for next time. If you made it this far, you're a fucking legend, and I hope that your coffee is always the right temperature. Good luck and have fun out there, y'all, and I'll see you in the next vid.